is like a gossip session, people. This is like, if you want to lose brain cells, listen to me rant on a pool noodle.
Don't mess with Dana and her pool
Don't
noodles.
mess with my pool noodle, people. This is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. I feel very passionate about the pool noodle, like very passionate about my noodle. I am attached. I have 3 pool noodles. They are green, turquoise, and orange, and they go to the pool with me every summer. It is a bajillion degrees here in the summer. Thought for sure I'd have a pool in my backyard, and it turns out I do not, and I don't think I'm ever going to get one. I did find a pool, a little bit like if you watch Diary of a Wimpy Kid in the 3rd movie, when they all go to the pool. It's part of a rec center, but we're not talking country club here. Anyways, it was wonderful. They offer a summer membership. You can come, you can bring your friends, you can bring your pool noodles, you can bring your picnic lunch and just park it at the pool. The pool is clean. The lifeguards are great. It was fantastic. I am loving life. And then last year I came bebopping in with my pool bag and my big hat, my pool noodle, my snack lunch, and I get all ready to go and I jump in the pool, and this cute little lifeguard comes over and says, "Ma'am," my least favorite thing to be called, "you can't have the pool noodle in the pool anymore." Oh, okay. That's weird. So they've changed their rules at this pool that you can no longer have any fun. Basically, what they've done is suck the fun out of a pool day. No flotation devices unless they are Coast Guard approved. So pretty much that is a life jacket. Nobody can tell me why. And of course, Dana being Diana was like, "Well, all right, I'm going to take this up to the top and figure out why we can't have a pool noodle." Nobody can really tell me why, except they changed the rule, and it must be a Coast Guard approved flotation device, which really makes me think of the seat cushion on an airplane. Like, can I float on that?
Right.
Would that be okay? So I was very distraught. It did not keep me from going to the pool, so I guess they win.
For now, girl, they win.
For now.
But you've been a little bit of a rebel, haven't you?
I have. So this year, I'm all like, okay, I'm still going to go to the pool because it's fun and it's hot. And I'm hot, so let's just jump in the pool and get wet. New pool people, new pool managers. There's no signs anywhere. And I'm thinking, this is good. This is good, people. So I go to the lifeguard person in charge. I don't know, manager, site director. And he says, "Oh yeah, totally. You can have a pool noodle." He was like, I said, "Well, last year it was pretty strict." And he said, "Yeah, it's kind of a gray area, but I'm good. You can have it. Don't use it. If you sink or something and you can't swim, I don't recommend you use noodle because it won't save you." And I was like, fair enough. Then I go up the next day and there's a different pool person. And I'm like, "Hey, just want to make sure." Waving my noodle around. "I got my noodle." She says, "Yeah, no problem." Rachel and I go last week. We hop in the pool. We jump on our pool noodles. We're floating, minding our own business, way at the deep end, not bothering everybody. And the girl comes over, same girl I asked last week, and said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we don't allow pool noodles in the pool."
Oh,
And I said, "Excuse me?"
You should have just seen her face.
I don't understand. They don't make this rule, so I'm not upset with the lifeguards. They're just trying to enforce the rule. Highly annoyed. Highly annoyed. I just like to sit in the pool and float like a beached whale. I don't bother anybody. I don't care if kids jump and splash on me. Like, just leave me alone in the corner on my pool noodle, people. I just want to relax. I've worked hard all week. I feel like I deserve this. So
no
that is my
kidding.
soapbox of pool noodles. Take it
Oh,
away.
man.
Mhm.
So what happened? I mean, I wish that they would just be consistent because I like going there too. And like you said, you described it very well. Everybody is like super nice. The lifeguards play great music, but why can't they be consistent with this? Because I too need my emotional support pool noodle.
Because I'm telling you, I can go forever.
We're putting you on a time limit, though. Okay.
Rachel and I got the impression that there was a lifeguard somewhere who must be a rule follower and was like, "I see 4 people with a noodle. No bueno." But there is a couple that comes every morning, just like me, who are not nice at all. And they float on their pool noodles. And last year they said something like, "Oh, you can use it for therapeutic reasons." And I'm like, well, obviously this is therapy. I'm floating in a pool. I don't know what else you need. So this couple last year says, they're older than me. I'm floating in this pool. And the wife says, well, I'm a nurse and my husband just had back surgery and he needs the pool noodle. And I'm looking at them like, I feel like we're the same. And I'm pretty sure that's not his problem. So this year, so the poor life bulb comes and tells me, and I, of course, I'm like, well, those people are on their pool noodles. And she says, yeah, I know. I have to go tell them next. And I said, oh, just beware. They're mean. Those are the mean pool people. And they're going to tell you that he has a condition. And
Right.
sure enough, she says, I'm sorry. We're asking everybody, we're not having pool noodles this year. And like on cue, the wife goes, I am sorry, but my husband, I wish y'all could see my face because I'm pretending to be like her. He has a heart condition and he needs a pool noodle. And I'm like, what? He has a heart condition. I feel like a noodle isn't going to save him, but whatever. So yeah, I don't quite understand this whole thing. I mean, I'd be willing to pass a swim test. It's not pretty, but I can do it. Can I do something to earn my pool noodle? This is my only ask. Could it be like 40 and above, get a pool noodle and you have to stay in one corner and you can only have like 3 people and we could rotate out or something like.
Right. Same. I hear you. I mean, they can have that space. Of course, we're not saying we're not pro safety,
It's
right?
just a noodle, man. Come on.
Exactly. My goodness. And we've got
It's not a
great.
lifeboat or a life
No,
raft out there or a big,
no.
what are those? Do you remember those things from the 80s, those big giant like pool floaties where you would like lay on them and they had the little holes in them? Remember those
Yes.
big pool floaties?
Yes. You'd stick to it before
Yes.
you tried to.
Peel yourself off. Or I remember at my cousin's pool, we had one of those like blow up shamus. I mean, I'm not asking to bring in my flamingo. I'm just asking for a noodle.
Yeah, so I wondered why the conflict with it, and is it okay? Is it or not a flotation device? Okay, we can probably say it's probably not, but what is the harm in it? It actually bends and molds to your body versus what back in the 80s having the big old plastic lounge taking up, a
Right.
lot of space in the pool. I can get that. What is the harm in it? It's not like it's now I can understand some of the kids if they start using them as swords and start popping people aside the head. But I mean, this place is pretty well intact. They're not really people like that who are,
Yeah.
climbing
They're not
over each
super
other and
rowdy.
smacking each other with these things. So I can't understand what is the harm in them. We were not trying to give them heartache and make their jobs hard. It was just like, okay. And
I
me
was a little bit.
being a rule follower. Okay, well, that's the process and the procedure. Then you need to have something in writing to say, this is how it is. Put a sign at the front because I mean, everybody watches us bring these things in.
Exactly. To check in at the front desk, you
Yes.
obviously have this ginormous piece of styrofoam or whatever it's made out
Whatever.
of. No kidding. Why didn't they stop you at the door? Just don't make
Yeah.
me go in there and have to talk with the little lifeguard and tell me that I can't bring it in.
Well, I haven't given up hope. I'm still bringing mine on tomorrow on Saturday.
Well, I would bring that up. Okay, if this is a management rule and you're telling me no, then it needs to be standard across all employees and all guests, and then have a sign at the door, have a sign when you're checking in so that none of them can be brought in, and it puts a stop to it.
Oh, Rachel, you're
That's
such a
just
good
me.
little rule
I'm a
follower.
stickler.
I'm like, well, I'm
I'm
just
just
going
a
to keep
stickler like that.
asking until they get tired of me and are like, okay, lady, just take your noodle in there and go to your quarter.
No, I mean, that's fine. But yes, either allow it or don't allow it. And if you're not going to allow it, then put the stupid sign up and just be done with it. Okay.
Yeah, you
And then,
tell them,
we'll,
Rachel.
we'll go find someplace else to go.
Well, we
Probably-
like
And I
this
know how
probably
long
not.
it took you.
Probably not.
I know how long it took you to find this pool. So
It has
poor Dana,
other
she was trying.
Oh, I was. I mean, the lady said, the poor girl was like, well, if you have a medical condition, right? And I said, okay, well, if I told you, how do you verify? And she just shrugged. I do have a heart, people. I did tell her, I said, I know you didn't make this rule, and I'm sorry that they're putting you in this position. This is really ridiculous. And she was like, yeah, thank you. Just like that. It was so sad. And then, of course, I swam up to a lifeguard, and I was like, hi. Did you work here last year? What's the deal with the pool noodle? And she's the one that said, I just think that the city that this pool is in has actually several pools. They are a big community center. They've got, different places, indoors and outdoors all over. And I think what happens is some other lifeguards, and we're talking, these kids are high school and college, but not very far into college. I think typically they're probably like 15 and 16-year-olds to maybe 20. I don't think they're very old. And she just said, I think that it just depends on which pool you work at and, you know, who's willing to be more lackadaisical about it and who's not. And I was like, okay. But in my head, I'm like looking at them all. Which one of you is the rule follower? I'm going to figure it out. So I'm going to know which days I can bring my little noodle in.
Trying to size them up.
Yeah.
Break you down.
The other thing with us, with this friend group, I happen to be the Amazon woman of this group. And so it's fine to hang out on the shallow end. But what I found last year is I get sunburnt from like the chest up because my body is out of the water, because the other two are just fine, you know, up to their little shoulders. So I'm going to have to, I don't know, weight myself down or something so I can crawl on my knees. You know?
You describe yourself as that. Meanwhile, I'm over here, height challenged, and I'm very happy to go to the deep end. I can swim. I just don't choose to. I just want to cruise around. I just want to cruise around the pool with my noodle.
I know.
That's all I'm asking for.
Maybe we should say that next, Sheila. We should call it our emotional support noodle.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that.
I have none.
No. And the consolation prize at this particular pool, this location, is that they do have ice pops for us, free ice pops whenever we come over.
They do. Probably in another couple weeks when it starts to get even hotter. I mean, I find myself very fun. They get to hear all of our conversations. I'm sure they think we are absolutely crazy.
We were literally behind one of them. She said, "Are you listening to us?"
Yeah, we were talking about. I think we were talking about setting the kids up for something, right, Rachel? Getting
the boys. Yes.
It would have been funny if he would have turned around and said, "You know what? Your sons probably don't, but." I do find that we have quite some interesting conversations at the pool. I just think it's a relaxing place to go, get a little sun. You know, it's especially the start of our week or the end of our week, and just kind of let all those woes just float out there. You don't have a worry in the world. It takes me back to my childhood. I loved being at the pool, but then you find situations like that because I am also height challenged, and it's very hard for me to. And even last week, I'm like, I got to stand on my toes, Dana. She's like standing up straight. I'm like, okay.
And
so I have to have my back to the deep end so that you guys can be as far away without putting your having to stand on your little tippy toes.
Right. As soon as I see that rope, we're going into the deep end. It's time.
So would it be okay if I brought some little of like those kid floaties for you guys? Maybe
that's what I'm thinking.
The ones you put your arms in that claps around.
I dare you! I dare you! And that we put them on, Rachel. I swear.
I know. I told her, it's like, I guess I'll have to bring my floaties next time and just put them around my arms, or you know, the little life jacket it's an actual flotation, but you put your arms in it. You put your legs through it. It actually looks like it's a bodysuit. I'm just gonna start wearing that, and we should really test it and see what happens, Sheila.
Oh, I will. You want to be on TikTok? We're going to be TikTok. We're going to be TikTok famous.
I think if you test it, you have to go down the water slide. I mean, this pool is great, right? You can bring in your own food. You can bring in your own drinks. And they have a water slide. It's a baby water slide, but still it's a water slide. So it's really great. But I would love that. I would love to see you two in your water wings go down the slide. I will absolutely record that for documentation purposes.
And I almost did do the slide last. I was so tempted to, just because I was so ticked off about the noodle. I'm like, you know what? Fine. I'm going to go jump on your slide and I'm going to act like I can't swim. And then you have to come save me.
You're
hadn't happened if you would have just gave me my noodle and I would have been fine. But
don't give up
hope.
The same. Don't give up hope.
No, I think Dana's going to be definitely enforcing, and it's just going to be victorious here for us.
I have confidence that by August, once there are, you know, they've made it through the summer and they're tired of being there, that they're not going to give me grief anymore. So I got to make it a bit, but I'm going to stay strong.
That's right. You stay strong and continue to bring in your pool noodle.
I will.
Did we close that okay?